Hello, welcome to Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. It's me, A. Prustian, and I'm here still in the trial with Adrian Andrews. She says she didn't kill Juan. I don't know if I believe her or not. Like, at the moment, she feels like the only likely suspect. But I think I said this at the end of the last episode. The thing that really throws a wrench in this, though, that makes me wonder, is the kidnapping. There's this whole extra layer that I don't know how it fits into this yet, so maybe? Alright. Help, please. Someone help me. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? The court can't continue like this, therefore I'd like to hear what you intend to do. What I intend to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? Right. I suggest you think very carefully about this. Think about what this witness did and what she did not do. It's interesting to be getting this advice from Edgeworth and not Mia. Because, I mean, I think it's good that Edgeworth is giving us advice. But it's interesting because I feel like he's figured it out and we haven't. Think about who is the real mastermind behind this crime. Oh my god, is it Will Powers? It's not Will Powers. Who's the real mastermind? Isn't that obvious? There's no one else it could be except the woman crying over there. Right? I mean, the only other person who was there, well, both Lotta and Old Bag were in the hallway. It was definitely not them. The only other person even, like, involved in this... Shit, there's, like, nobody else, because Celeste is deceased. There's Adrian. There's Matt. Right? But I think we've proven it wasn't him. I guess there's Juan, but, like, he wasn't gonna mastermind his own death. Oh my god, is it Will Powers? I don't think so. Come now, what will you do? What kind of man are you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Shit, I want that not guilty verdict, but maybe we force Andrews to continue to testify. I feel like he's pushing us because, and this is something I said in a comment to Cold Run, he said something about how he really likes Edgeworth's arc. And I was like, yeah, it feels like Edgeworth has gotten to the point where he wants to win, but only if it's true. Like, getting to the truth matters more to him now than just winning, which wasn't always the case, right? That's, to me, it feels like growth that Edgeworth has had. So it feels like he's pushing us to search for the truth, not just not guilty. Like, maybe it is on guard. Maybe he did, like, mastermind this, because I don't know, why would he have framed Andrews framing him and then had Maya kidnapped with an associate, some kind of not associate, not assistant, shit, whatever the word is, accomplice. Thank you. My goodness, my brain. Had some accomplice kidnap Maya in order to get the not guilty for himself. That feels very far-fetched. But, you know, sometimes these things are far-fetched. So, maybe. The one saving and the one thing that actually makes me kind of feel that is that, like, I think Maya did escape. So maybe we really will get a guilty verdict here. I'm not sure. But I think that this would be self-serving, right? So let's try to force Andrews to testify? I have to win a complete acquittal today. There's no way around that. But I can't bring myself to do it like this. Not when she's making a face like that. And Phoenix did say, like, normally at this point, people have kind of, like, when it's obvious that their guilt has been demonstrated, they're like, well, shit, yeah, you got me, I'm guilty. And she hasn't. And not in the kind of defiant way that we've seen people sometimes try to be like, what? No? I couldn't possibly. Ms. Andrews, I would like to know what you are really hiding. Mr. Wright, are you sure you know what you're doing? Sure, Mr. Ongard would get an acquittal, but in his place, you would be found guilty. Is this really how you want the trial to end? Be quiet. How dare you? You're trying to trick me. That's enough. I commend you for trying, Mr. Edgeworth. However, it's clear that the defense's theory is the truth. You're wrong. Huh. Oh, what's Edgeworth got up his sleeve? What a shame. I had hoped things wouldn't come to this. However, what is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Miss Andrews, since you absolutely refuse to testify, falls on my shoulders to disclose this to the court. Stop. Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, here we go. The music's excited. This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. What? And because of this illness, she has tried to commit suicide in the past. Like a mental illness or a... Stop. Please stop. No matter how much you want to hide it, it's no use. I have the evidence right here. Ah, that's the second part of the suicide report. The attempted suicide report. What will you do now, witness? You know what I am about to do, don't you? I will now reveal to the court the true nature of the pitiful woman known as Adrian Andrews. The secret of her dependent nature. I just feel like it's so extreme to be like, oh, she depends on people. Like, it feels so absolute. I don't know. And also, like, even if it were true, like, how damning is that? I don't know. But if it is something that she views as a weakness of herself and she doesn't want other people to know, then okay. Having other people know about it scares her more than anything else in the world. Please stop. I beg you. If people find out, I feel like it might be more than what Phoenix is thinking. If people find out, I'll... What, is it worse than being found guilty? If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me. Edgeworth, how can you be so cold? Oh, it's his favorite thing. However, before you die, I will pull the truth from your still breathing lips. No matter what I have to do. Okay, so he's had some growth. Maybe it's less growth as it is redirection of his existing personality. So, will you tell the court yourself, or shall I? Either is fine with me. I'll talk, but please help me. Nothing matters anymore. Okay, her quote-unquote crime. When I first saw him, I really thought he had fainted. Honest. When I realized he was dead, that's when I formulated my plan. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. And then I stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife and ripped off the button. Just when I finished and was returning to Matt's room, I heard a bit of an inconvenience. And that's why I ended up using the nickel samurai costume. So this is believable. Stabbed the body with the knife, but why would you do that? Judge, obviously to frame Matt. Isn't it obvious? To pin the blame on a certain person. Yes, exactly. A certain cowardly man. What do you mean by all of this? It might take this court a little while to understand, but this is the truth. The real killer is Matt, that scumbag of a man. I'll never forgive him. Does she mean this indirectly or directly? Like, did she think Matt did it and decided to, like, add to the evidence of that to make it indisputable? He's trying to escape his guilt again, just like last time. Oh, with Celeste? Does she think that he drove Celeste to suicide? Last time. So, Ms. Andrews stabbed the victim, Juan Carita, in the chest with the knife. See, I thought that was misdirection because he was already dead. Why bother, right, if you were the original killer? However, she didn't do it with murder in mind. She did it with the intent of framing Matt on guard for the murder. And this is her crime. Yeah, it's still not good, but what? How is this possible? I mean, wasn't Miss Andrews supposed to be the real murderer? No. Mr. Wright, please get over your shock and commence the cross-examination. Yeah, Phoenix, pull it together. Alright, cross-examination of my crime. When I first saw him, I thought he had fainted honest. But you could tell from the state the room was in that there must have been a fight. Are you telling the truth when you say you did not know he was dead? He had a scarf tied around his neck. But that scarf is part of the Jammin' Ninja's costume, so I didn't think anything about it was strange. His head was also tilted down a bit, so I couldn't see his face that well. That's why I thought I'd wake him up, and went to pour the juice. When I realized he was dead, that's when I formulated my plan. What is this plan you had? I knew right away the murderer was Matt. I knew because, one, he was going to expose Matt's weak point to the world. That's true, the press conference is motive. So Matt did this to stop Juan and silence him for good. That's when I thought I should forge some evidence and pin this crime on Matt. So the forged pieces of evidence were the knife and the button. The first thing that came to mind was to plant the knife. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. That was so you could get the knife, correct? The knife Matt used at dinner had his fingerprints all over it. I thought if I used that, then the police would certainly turn their eyes towards him. Matt was napping with his costume on at the time. I slipped it and took the knife and returned to the scene of the crime. And then I stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife and ripped off the button. Oops. I forgot. Going back. So you were the one to stab the victim with that knife. It gives me goosebumps to think about it now. What a horrible thing I did. But at the time, I couldn't control my own body. It moved on its own. Then, when I stabbed Juan's dead body, I suddenly realized something. If I used the button somehow, I could make Matt look even more suspect. So you thought to rip off one of the buttons and then plant it in Mr. Onguard's hakama? Yes, that's what I had planned to do. But things never go that smoothly, do they? When I finished returning to Matt's room, I had a bit of an inconvenience. An inconvenience? There was a woman with a camera at the ready, loitering in the hallway. I'm willing to bet my spikes it was Lotta. Bet your spiky hair? Phoenix, you can't bet your spiky hair. Except in this case, I'm sure you're right, so it's a fine bet. That just means you'll have double spiky hair. There was also a woman with a ray gun at the ready, pacing back and forth. Yes, the most dangerous ray gun. That's Ms. Oldbag for you. I'd already been caught and made into a big scoop for a certain weekly tabloid once. So I couldn't very well go out looking like myself and get caught again. And that's why I ended up using the Nickel Samurai costume. You were the one who prepared that costume, weren't you? Yes, I took it from Global Studios. I also put it into Juan's guitar case the day before the award ceremony. You did this in preparation for the press conference, correct? Yes, Juan wanted to wear that costume and hold a press conference in it. He was going to disclose Matt's big secret there. And what is this secret? I don't know if she'll tell us. That I don't know. Oh, interesting. Anyway, I thought that if I were to leave Juan's room in the Nickel Samurai costume, then people would think that Matt was the real murderer. I was very careful not to leave any fingerprints when I opened the guitar case. I absolutely did not want anyone to know about the costume. I think we've heard enough. So, after that, you went back to Mr. Onguard's room and planted the button. Into Matt's hakama? Yes. After that, I folded up the costume I was wearing and put it into a bag. Then I snuck it out of the hotel and got rid of it. My word! What does all this mean? Mr. Edgeworth, is it? The real criminal is Matt Onguard. Yesterday, that woman prosecutor sat me down for a talk. Oh yeah, Francisca. I love her. She said I should, under no circumstances, confess to what I had done. That if I just kept quiet, then Matt would be found guilty for sure. I had no choice but to believe in her words. Francisca underestimated us. What this witness has done is clearly unlawful. However, as long as her testimony stands, we can be certain she is not the real killer. Wait, Your Honor. The defense still... Right. It's pointless. At this point in time, it is not possible to indict Ms. Andrews on anything. Yes, exactly. And there isn't a single piece of evidence that points to her as the murderer. It's true. The cross-examination of this witness is over. So is today's trial. You couldn't establish that the witness was the culprit? Please, let it go, Mr. Wright. But... Mr. Edgeworth, please place Ms. Andrews under arrest for further questioning. I'm waiting for Maya to walk in. Right? I'm hoping that she does, because at this point I kind of am thinking Matt might be guilty. The thing is, he did pass the test with the magatoma, or whatever it's called. So, I don't know. What's up with that? Understood, Your Honor. The prosecution will arrange for her detention immediately. That is all. Court is adjourned for today. Shit. No more delaying it. Well, fuck. He's gone? Oh, Phoenix. Phoenix, you tried. Oh, he tried so hard. And I didn't win an acquittal. Witness, would you mind if I asked you something? Huh? Edgeworth? What is it? Before you leave court today, I wondered if I might look at one thing. The card. The card she's holding. Yes! The card in your hand. It's had my interest for quite some time now. What exactly is it? Oh, this? Mr. Wright also asked about this. Although I didn't remember at the time you asked me about it, Mr. Wright. I remember just now. I found this in the room on that day. The room? That day? Yes. Huh. I found this card when I discovered Juan's body. It was lying there, right next to him. You found that card next to the victim's body? Is it like the murderer's calling card or something? I suppose I must have unconsciously slipped it into my pocket. But it's not as if this card had any relevance to Juan's murder, right? Yeah, I guess not, but it's still a strange card, if you ask me. But as far as a clue to this case, I don't see why. Ah, Edgeworth knows. Witness, that card. Give it to me. Hurry. Edgeworth? Do you have any idea what you have stupidly, yet inadvertently done? This? I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. He knows what it means? I didn't mean to. What is this all about? I've never seen Edgeworth so emotional before. What does he know? That card. What in the world is it? What does it mean? Ah! To be continued? No! No, I need Edgeworth to tell me what the card means. Alright, alright. March 22nd, 5:24 p.m., Wright and Company Law Offices. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Oh no, Pearl! There, Pearls. I can't take it anymore. Ah! Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. Huh? The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. Ongard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. I'm not sure that's good enough, Phoenix, but you know. Yeah, it's the best he's got. Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. You're right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am. Yes, that's right. So... Hey, you guys! Glad I caught you, pal. Hey, Gumshoe. Mr. Scruffy Detective! Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal. Oh no, you really did get fired. Oh, Gumshoe. But we're kind of busy right now. No, we gotta talk to him. The future. So, what are you gonna do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, that. What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Oh, I wondered about that. I was like, is he gonna become a detective for us? Who's gonna become our new police pal? Say what? You'll be searching for things that'll prove Mr. Onguard's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things. Can we afford a detective? Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Poor Phoenix. Alright, Edgeworth. That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. He said that? That's horrible. But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself. But I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. Yeah, I think maybe Matt didn't do it. There might be some unknown seashell card murder group that I don't know. That feels a little bit far-fetched when I say it out loud. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would she want to... No, I mean, almost need to frame Mr. Onguard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. Then you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie, per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe. That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that. Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Ms. von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? I forgot about that. That's why why Edgeworth took over. Ms. von Karma was shot today on the way to trial by a pistol, pal. Was that part of the seashell murder assassin team? But she's gonna be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but... Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Which one? What? Are you gonna go visit her, pal? No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it. Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you up for a bit, pal. Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick. No, I'm definitely not going. Let's see. The name of the hospital. Oh yeah, the Hoti Clinic. Oh no. I don't know if it's Hoti or Hoti. I will say Hoti. Either way. God. That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Okay. Is there anything I can present to you? See what you have to say about anything. I feel like I've already talked to him about stuff. Okay. Well, to the Hoti Clinic we go. March 22nd, Hoti Clinic reception. If we have to talk to this one guy again, I'm gonna lose my mind. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place. Shit! God. Yes, are you here to visit a patient? Hi. Wait a second, you're... yes, I'm Director Hoti. Oh. Why are you still here? Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes. Director Hoti. Is it actually? Okay. Edgeworth? Yes, I'm Director Hoti. Oh, oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes. What is it? Director. Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma? You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes, and that thing, that surgery, it went well. You have my gratitude. It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret. Yeah, I'm not sure if that means we're wrong about the director. Just because I kind of naturally assume Edgeworth is right about things. He just seems so much more on the ball than Phoenix. But maybe we do know, and he doesn't. She looks so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun, after all. When I stuck up on her real secret late, she would scream real loud. Yes. Oh my god, I hate this man. I see. Ah, but she's really cute too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes. But I think I could get used to it. Ah! Thank you, Franziska, for putting all of us out of our misery. Go back to your room. You're so mean, so mean, my frisky Friska. That's good too. Ah! Okay. Yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes. Thank you, Franziska. I love you. Especially compared to that man. And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Ah, I knew I shouldn't have come here. Alright. Wait, do I actually have tulips I could present to her? Because that would be amazing. I don't think I do. The shooting. I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. That's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. Plus, my shirt is so big you can't tell that I have bandages on my shoulder. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you. There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. Regardless, I was dragged in here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. It was irresponsible, Franziska. I think I know what deal he's referring to. Let's talk about it. Ms. Von Karma, you made a deal with Ms. Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Engard, you told Ms. Andrews to not testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof I made such a deal? You're denying it? Looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over. All while hiding Ms. Andrews' own crime? That isn't my problem. Whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. I have only one objective, to find Engard guilty of murder. See, she represents, like, the original state of Edgeworth. The ends justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means. Ms. Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Engard will be found guilty. What does that have to do with me? Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. See, I love Franziska. I can't ever imagine her having the same arc Edgeworth has had, and I think that's beautiful. But you had to know she was... Ow! I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me... What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off? Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth? Today's trial. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Ms. Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far... she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. Interesting way to think about it. Adrian's card. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. The witness, that card, give it to me, hurry. Do you have any idea what you've stupidly yet inadvertently done? I really want to know. Can't believe you hid this from me all this time. What does it mean? That card, what in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, Wright, this is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelly the Killer. Well, that is our kidnapper killer, I assume. I mean, his name is the Killer. That is so, like... Maybe it's more impressive in the original Japanese. But, like, Shelly the Killer is just so stupid in English. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin. The best at that. An assassin? Yeah, picture card added to the court record. If he's the best assassin that ever was, would Maya really be able to escape that easily? I'm a little concerned about that. So who is this Shelly the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing? The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them? He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? I think it's a part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was him who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The Killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. Seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Shelly the Killer, huh? Yeah, what about Maya? I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? Oh, Edgeworth, so good of you to notice. I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow. Oh, that's so good of you, Edgeworth. He cares. Really? Do you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to... Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity. I don't think it's pity, Nick. I think Edgeworth has an in with, like, the professionals here. Mr. Nick? There's no way you can find her. We don't have a single lead to go on. I guess that's maybe true. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right. Listen, you need to know something. Juan Carrita was killed by Shelly the Killer. And the client who ordered the job, was that Matt On Guard? Fuck me! Yeah, is Matt On Guard your own client? That's how he could claim to have a clear conscience about killing Juan. That's why he passed the magic, psychic, spiritual probe. Because in his mind, he's like, well, I didn't kill him. But he did have motive. Damn, dude. He is an in with the assassins. Jesus. Please stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this. What is it? The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Okay. Letter of introduction received from Edgeworth allows bearer to freely investigate the crime scene. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again, if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me. I'm glad he's still going through with the rescue team. He should. Because it might work. It's better than not doing it. Mr. Nick? Do you think Mr. Ongard hired an assassin? No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psyche lock. Yeah, I guess not. But what if he feels like that absolves him? Maya, please, all I ask is you make it home, safe and sound. I think we should go back and ask Matt. Did you hire an assassin? Okay, we're back to date, question mark, time, question mark, location, question mark. I wonder if she got caught trying to escape. Or maybe not yet? I don't know. We're still in the wine room. I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court. Oh my god. Oh, Maya. Also, we don't make everything up. We just bluff and then we're supported by evidence eventually. Anyway, let's try out this card trick with this card I just found. Click. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. I mean, I thought we kind of did that before, but... What's this? Feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here. And these, they feel like barrels? I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. Yeah, I don't think that would help your situation. There's all sorts of things piled up here. And it's too dark to see. This would be more effective if it didn't have the bright light. If it were just like a dark room. I've unlocked the door with the card. I should probably go and take a look around. Okay, let's do it. Moving from question mark to question mark. Okay. That's odd. I thought from, like, the wine cellar that we were maybe still in part of the hotel. This is just a normal-ass living room with a cat flap and a TV and a teddy bear. What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. And those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. That's a really good point. What about this? It's a photograph. There's a framed picture sitting on the coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, it looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, with love, Celeste. Oh. Well, that's not a connection I was expecting. Are we in Matt Onguard's house? I bet this could be a clue. That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? Could it be Juan Corrida's house? It's got the teddy bear. I forget who Celeste was actually. Like, she was the manager for Juan, but, like, was she in a relationship with Matt? I don't know. I think it's a bear. Oh, how cute! But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. Oh, that's weird. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something. Ugh, locked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there. I don't know, it's hard to get your shoulders through. I would suspect. Oh, hey, it's a computer. I've never really used one before. Right, when was this game made, right? Long enough ago that would be somewhat unusual. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. Drat. There goes my plan to use this somehow to get out of here. Yeah, but there's also a satellite dish, but it's inside. How is that helpful? What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR? Sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. What's an antenna doing here? Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. Yeah! Oh, he found us. It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you. He is? For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Ways? You mean... Dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, correct? Yeah, but, like, you're talking to a real actual spirit medium, so, like, dead men do tell tales, but maybe we don't tell him that. It's dead! I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin. No way! You're lying! I mean, an assassin! People are not always who they appear to be. Nick! Oh dear. Well, she didn't make it out as far as I thought she might have. Okay. March 27, we're back at the Hody Clinic. Mr. Nick? Oh, yes, Pearls? Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation. Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know. I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. Onguard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too. Okay. Yeah, I can examine here. I'm not sure it'll help, but I will. Patient undergoing rehabilitation. Is that patient standing in the same spot the last time you came to visit? Oh, that's OT saying that. It doesn't look like you moved any closer to the reception desk, huh? Is this clinic really doing anything? Is that patient really getting better? Hey, don't just cut into my monologue like that. I'm explaining things here. Yeah, sorry. Yes, most sorry. Yes. Oh my god. It hasn't changed, has it? It's supposed to be the waiting area. It's got the feeling of one and there are sofas lined up. I don't see all that many patients. Yes, well, visiting hours are over. That's why. It's time for nightly consultations to begin. Mine, that is. Stop making groping finger movements. I don't like it. Is there anyone here keeping an eye on this guy? You would think. This is the clinic's reception desk, but it doesn't look like there's anyone at the counter. On the wall is this month's word to the wise. Put your best foot forward. Putting this up at a general clinic like this doesn't really mean much, does it? Yeah, unless they're trying to make this guy feel bad for not being able to put his foot forward. Okay, let's move. Anything new for you? No. Oh my god. Are we really gonna hire Gumshoe permanently? I'm not sure we can afford that. Alright, let's go to the detention center. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today. Aww. Ugh, I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? It's from Matt Ungard. Ah, here you are. What did he write? Is this something really important? I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shoe. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably getting pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shoe for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down the hotel, alright? How convenient. I think that might be his house where Maya is. This is terrible! Let's hurry, we have to feed his cat. There was the cat flap. I'm pretty sure Shoe's stomach is growling by now. Yeah, I guess. Alright. Matt's note jammed into a pocket. Client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat. Indeed, we should. Let's come to Criminal Affairs Department here first. I can't believe we're going to go to Matt Ungard's house and be one room away from Maya and not know it. Because you know that's what's coming. Alright. I actually, though, am at a really good stopping point here, and I'm out of time. So, I am going to have to call it here, even though I am deeply invested and I want to know what happens next. It'll just have to wait for me and for you until the next time. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!